Anambra Assembly passes anti-open grazing bill. Welcome to the news, and please listen to the end. The Anambra State House of Assembly has passed the anti-open grazing bill. The Anambra State Open Grazing of Cattle and Other Livestock Prohibition and Ranches Establishment Bill 2021 was passed after third reading at the plenary on Tuesday. The Assembly Speaker, Uche Okafor, conducted a voice note on each of the 39 clauses of the executive bill before its passage by the lawmakers. Mr. Okafor said the passage of the bill followed the consideration of the report of a public hearing presented by the chairman of the House Committee on Agriculture, John Nwokoye. Subsequently, the Speaker directed the Assembly Clerk, Pius Udo, to transmit a clean copy of the bill to Governor Willie Obiano for assent. Stakeholders hope that when eventually signed into law, it will prevent destruction of crop farms, community ponds, settlements and properties, as well as optimize the use of land resources in the face of overstretched land and increasing population. Why now? Because election is around the corner. You now think you can play smart. Anyway, it is better late than never. It is not only to pass the bill, but also ensure it is enforced. Pass the bill for resolution and referendum. We will enforce it on our own. Willie is working. Kudos to him. It remains enforcement. Law is nothing without enforcement. Okay. Law is indeed nothing without enforcement. I hope it is not just only to sign this particular bill into law, though it is a very wonderful move by the Anambra State government that finally, after his co-colleagues, his co-governors has signed theirs into bill, I think, weeks before. He's not signing his into bill. Well, it's better late than never. But the thing remains, how sure? How are you putting this in place and making sure this particular law will be enforced? Let it not just be that this bill will be signed into law and it will remain one of those laws in Nigeria that is not really working. It just stays on paper and, it is not being enforced. So I hope that it has been enforced so that the citizens of Anambra State are going to feel a little bit relief. You can see what the law is going to do. It's going to ensure crop farms are not destroyed, protect protect ponds, community ponds, and protect lives. Because if this is signed into law, I don't think herders from outside will be coming into the state, just as we have previously seen, to cause destruction of lives and killings that has happened in the past. So it is a good one from the governor, but let us hope he enforces the same law as well. Even though the southern governors, I beg your pardon, has done this, Their northern counterparts are not happy about this development. In fact, they are saying they should have, I think one particular governor came out, or one particular senator, I cannot recall the person's name, but he came out to say that their southern counterparts should have informed them and tell them about this open grazing. The thing is, everybody, the first duty of each person now, just like I beg your pardon, the duty of the president right now, his first primary duty is to ensure the safety of lives and property of the citizens of Nigeria. Same goes to any governor. You are the chief security officer of your state. It begins with you. So whatever you would do to ensure that these people feel safe and their properties or means of livelihood are safe as well, that is what you should do. It is like the primary thing, is the topmost thing on the list. The topmost. Then secondly, it is now making sure that there's infrastructural, there's social amenities and infrastructural development in your state. All these things are duties of the government. That is why most times when it is almost election time, just like now, the elections conversation are heated up already. Though there's insecurity, nobody's looking at that direction. But the elections are heated, are heated up already. Now, I'll begin to ask myself, They will come and tell you, we'll bring in this, there will be electricity, there will be infrastructure development, as if all those things are not the duties of the government. That is, like, sometimes I am baffled about these things. You come in and you say a lot of things about how these things are, you're going to provide this, you're going to provide that. And you keep asking yourself as an electorate, these things are normal things now. You don't, because you're a parent and all of a sudden you do not give your children candy or you do not give them gifts, and all of a sudden you expect special treatment from that child when you give him, when you do your duty as a parent. It is your duty as a parent to take care of your child. You do not expect a special treatment, though of course you are going to get a thank you. But it's not supposed to be such a, because this thing exists as they are your duties. And of course, you were sworn into office to carry out those particular duties. But during election campaigns, during rally campaigns for elections, what you hear is the electors, you start hearing from the candidates, oh, I'm going to make sure there's infrastructure. All these things are normal. In fact, they are normal. That's why we are calling the government a failing government, because these things are normal things that every government should do. So it is only the good and a step in the right direction that Anambra State has now joined its southern counterparts, his co-governor, to sign in the bill into law. And we should ensure that, if not just only him, in other states, that they should ensure it has been enforced. It should not just be any other one of those laws that sits on pen and sits on paper, and at the end of the day it is not effective, does not protect. That's just like as we are in Nigeria now, in the era of democracy, and people and the federal government and a lot of people, even the security agencies, are threatening Nigerians who want to go and protest. Just like those laws. You keep asking yourself, they say we are in a democratic state, they claim we have fundamental human rights. But at the end of the day, it's like those laws exist just on paper and ink. They do not exist to protect these people. So I pray that this law is being enforced, and I hope that it's been enforced. And at the end of the day, the Anambrians will heave a sigh of relief, and okay, this particular hurdle is gone, and they will feel safe. Yes. There is no community that is allergic to feeling safe. Even Nigeria as a whole is not allergic to security. We're not allergic to stabilized security. We're not allergic to peace. We're not allergic to infrastructural development. So all those things put together is leading to one thing. Let the federal government, let the state government of Anambra, let the Anambra state government make sure that this law is enforced, and at the end of the day, protect its lives and citizens. Properties and lives of citizens as well. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.